Hello there everybody, and welcome to part 3 of our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time, things happened. If you haven't watched that episode yet, I highly advise that you do so. We're not doing so hot right now. As you can tell from the Pokemon sidebar, we're down to 2 Pokemon, and this may end up being the shortest Nuzlocke on YouTube. But in any case, we need to progress. Before we do anything, let's pick up some antidotes from our shop, and then we'll make our way over to Pelberg Forest. So, what's my ideal for today? I'm thinking we make it to Westboro City, and maybe take on the gym leader Roxanne. I think I'm going to pick up some Pokeballs too, just in case we run into something really nice and special. Or, you know, maybe perhaps we get our butts handed to us in the forest. Either or. So, what exactly has been our detriment with our run so far? Is it the lack of grinding? No, not really. Quite frankly, it's been the shaking grass encounters. Speaking of which, who do I have on the front right now? I want to say Pandora's on the front right now. She probably is. Should be fine. But honestly, it has been the shaking grass encounters that has screwed us over more than anything else. What did we get so far? Well, we caught Guppy down over on Route 102, I believe. And Guppy had Charm instead of Tackle, which meant that she wasn't able to hit anything. Let's go for a quick attack. Then on top of that, we found Pandora down on Route 104, I believe? And Pandora had Sky Attack. We have Sky Attack on our Tailo right here. And that thing's powerful enough to pretty much one-shot everything that was on our team at that particular point in time. What happened after that? Well, we fought another Tailo. Couldn't send out Nip-Nubs against that because it has Peck. And the rest of my team, being Pandora and Guppy, were unable to do a single turn attack. Sky Attack almost knocked out the Tailo, which is great. But then, after a couple of crits, Pandora wasn't really in a good position to do anything. We're going to switch out here and bring out Nip-Nubs. After all those attack drops plus a Tail Whip, I think it's time to reset our stats. So what am I thinking here? Do I really want to continue looking for shaking grass encounters and maybe end up finding moves that will screw me over? Why am I going for tackle? For a quick attack? I'm being dumb. I should be going for absorb after that growl. That's what I'm thinking right now. I think I need to avoid all the shaking grass from now until at least we get a couple more Pokemon in our roster. We're down to 2. We should have at least 5 by now. Now, admittedly, you know, Poochyena, not necessarily the greatest Pokemon out there to have on your team, but it's not terrible either. It's good, well, maybe not necessarily good, but it's decent in the early game. I would love to bring one to the Elite Four. I don't know how viable that is, but it's something I would like to do. Okay, Pelberg Woods. I don't quite remember what the encounters are for this area since I haven't played Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire in years. I remember there being the bug Pokemon, I can't remember the name right now, Slackoths and the Shroomish. And I do hear one in over there. I'm just gonna let it be because I'm not going anywhere near those shaking grasses, at least for a little while. What's my ideal right now? Maybe something that with grass type moves? A Silicune. Okay, you know what? That's not terrible. That is not terrible. Why do I say that? Well, Silicune's going to evolve into a Beautifly. I prefer the Beautiful line over the Dustox line. And when it evolves, it gets a Grass-type move. I think it's Absorb. So if I could evolve this thing, then that would be fantastic. Alright, my dear man, get in my balls. Okay, and I need a nickname for you. Let's see. I'm feeling an M. I'm feeling an M. Yeah, you know what? Maya. Let's go with Maya. I shall name you after the apprentice, I shall name you after the character from, Yaten Saiban. And if that Pokemon thinks I'm going anywhere near it, it's got another thing coming. Okay, let's take a quick look at Maya. I was thinking this could be the first Pokemon that's going to really turn about our situation here, because if it can get absorbed, that would be amazing. That's going to really help us out if we have problems against Rustboro. Granted, it's going to have a 4 times rock weakness, but still. So we have up defense and down speed. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do anything with Maya, at least for the time being, so we will keep Pandora on the front, and then we'll have Nipnups here as a backup. Oi, I got a whole bunch of Pokemon! Go, 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 my bug Pokemon team! Wurmple! That was the Pokemon I was thinking of, Wurmple! I've never been a big fan of the Wurmple line, necessarily. I don't mean that in the sense that I don't like the evolutionary line. I like Beautifly a ton. But I've never liked catching Wurmples because I don't know what it's going to evolve into, whether it's going to evolve into the Silicune or it's going to evolve into the Cascoon. Oh, you damn worm. This is why I'm not particularly fond of Sky Attack. It's great, it has amazing power. Having a 140 base attack this early on is amazing. But because its accuracy is 90, it's not really that viable. I would much rather have Wing Attack. Speaking of which, I was thinking about how we captured Guppy in the last episode, and I really wanted Headbutt onto our Zigzagoon. And after that episode ended, I went and looked up what level it learns Headbutt at. It learns at level 11. So I would have had to do a ton of switch training just to be able to have any kind of attacking move. So I don't feel as bad that what happened ended up happening, but... oh boy. I'm still shaking my head over it. It's kind of silly, but kind of really enjoyment for me. Alright, what we got here? We have... Paralyze Heal, good stuff. You know, I think it's nice that there's something like this that could screw me over like this badly, or this early on, and I'm loving it. Not a one to be found. Oh, have you seen a Pokemon called Shroomish around here? I really love that Pokemon. What is with this accent I'm giving to him? I was gonna ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Petalburg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon researcher, hand over those papers. Hey, you're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You gotta help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're gonna protect him? No one who crosses Team Aqua gets any mercy, not even you. Come on, battle me. I love how he raises his hands up like he's gonna actually fight me. And what is wrong with your eyes? Oh! So malformed. Ah. And we're gonna be fighting a whole teams of these, aren't we? Ah. Okay, doing a little bit more damage than I would like. Please faint. You're crazy strong! Grr, you've got some nerve mailing with Team Aqua. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we of Team Aqua also have something in Rustboro. I'll let you go for today. I like his walk cycle. Phew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, you didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you this as my thanks. Hey, we got the experience share. The experience share is a super high-tech device. I had to strain every fiber of my brain and body to develop this device. Turn on the switch and battle experience will be shared by all party Pokemon. Please give it a try. With this, I'll restore your Pokemon's health. It's another technical advance I'm proud of. Ah! Didn't the Team Aqua Thug say they're after something in Westboro too? Uh-oh, I can't be wasting time. Oh, that's sweet. We have the experience share. So this is going to give half the experience to all of our other party members that aren't in battle. So I'm going to register that. It's usually one of my go-to items for just one of my key slots. And I'm just trying to figure out which... Okay. It is still the Y button. I guess we need more items before I can get the whole D-pad option for that. Yo there, your Pokemon okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. I don't think that's going to be a viable option. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that have mixed feelings about the new experience share mechanics. From Gen 2 to 5, I believe, experience share was a hold item, and it gave half of the battle experience to whoever Pokemon was holding it. You, my good sir, need to get wrecked. Skytech! And the primary complaint I hear about it is that, oh, it makes the game too easy because you can just set it and forget it. And you're not wrong. It does make the game considerably easier. You don't even need to grind. You can just battle trainers non-stop and then you're gonna be fine for gym leaders. You don't even need to worry too much about it. I'm currently doing a playthrough of Pokemon X, just in my spare time, on my lunch break, etc. And I have the experience share turned on all the time. It really does make the game ridiculously easy. I find myself turning it off every now and then. Ooh, cutscene. This is the Paleberg Recon team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. Although something cropped up and got in the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating that energy we detected. Whew. But that kid sure had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Dun dun dun. Oh, we got berries here. So we got Pecha, Cherry, and I'm assuming an Oron. I imagine this will be helpful later on in the game. I'm not going to worry too much about replanting the berries since that's going to be very time intensive, and I really hope, I sincerely hope, that there is a place that lets you plant a large number of berries at once. Hello. This is the Pretty Petals shop. I can't read. Spreading flowers throughout the world. Your name is? Kiru. That's a nice name. Kiru, would you like to learn about berries? I'm good. Flowers bring such happiness to people, don't they? Do I need like a... whatchamacallit, a watering can in order to make the berries grow? So I believe you had to do that in the original game. Yeah, there it is, the Wheelmer Peel. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good to keep in mind. So what am I going to do about the experience share right now? As is, we're not in a good position. Free Pokeball, nice. I'm inclined to leave it on at least until after we defeat Roxanne in Westboro City, and then we can talk about turning it off. So here's the thing, in my Pokemon Y Nuzlocke, I opted to turn the experience share off, and that was a bad idea. Yeah, we can handle her. And I say that primarily because the game was built and designed around you having that experience share, so all the levels for all the trainers and the battles, wild encounters, gym leaders, etc., all of it, it was all scaled on the premise that you already had the experience share on. What that ended up meaning for me? Lots of grinding. Between every episode, I would have to grind a little bit. If it wasn't for Marlip, the Combi, the male Combi that couldn't evolve and is basically not that helpful otherwise, if it wasn't for that one Pokemon, I would have had such a hard time getting through that game, because if I wasn't able to fight battles and use Sweet Scent to trigger Horde battles, then grinding would have taken infinitely longer, and I probably wouldn't even been able to finish the Nuzlocke. I just would have gotten really annoyed at some point and flipped out, probably. And admittedly, the experience share makes grinding considerably easier too. It's entirely feasible to raise a team from level 1 to level 100 within like maybe a couple of hours if you know what you're doing. Maybe not even that. I mean, I already know I can easily get a Pokemon to level 100 in about maybe 2 hours using mechanics from X and Y. So for the most part, I like the current experience share mechanic, even if some people don't necessarily agree with me. So that's what I want to hear from you guys, I suppose. What do you think of the new experience share compared to what it was in Generation 1? Not Generation 1. Prior to Generation 6. We're gonna get rid of Growl, don't need that. How do you feel about the new experience share? Let me know in the comments below. And, by the way, I am floored that we now have Wing Attack. I mean, don't get me wrong, Quick Attack is pretty sweet, but that stab Wing Attack. Ah, don't poison me. That's not poison, that's paralysis. I'm dumb. But you're not expecting this. Quick Attack! Oh, that's right. I guess the other plus is that Maya's going to be getting experience from these battles. That's good. That's good for us. Then my ideal would be for Maya to evolve before we get to the city. I don't think that's going to be particularly viable, though. We might have to, or more specifically, I might have to just stop, grind for a couple of minutes, and then go fight the gym leader. I might just do that. Because I don't want to ignore the possibility that Nipnotes might get knocked out by a crit of some sort. And then what happens after that? I'm screwed. Pandora will not work very well against any rock-type Pokemon. So yeah, we're basically putting all our hopes into Nipnotes. I don't feel comfortable with that. I think, yeah, we are definitely going to grind up a little bit. We're also going to ignore that C-Dot over there. C-Dot's only no bite at this point in the game, so I don't need to worry about it. I can just let it sit there. Focus all of our attack strength on Lotad. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Focus Energy, and then I'm going to switch out Nipnups for Maya so she can get some experience. This is the other thing I really enjoy about Gen 6 experience mechanics. The fact that you can just send out a Pokemon really briefly and they'll get all the experience for the Pokemon battle, as opposed to previous generations that evenly split the experience, is just so much more convenient and so much more viable. It's so good. If there's one thing I really like, it's good mechanics. We should be safe for a Wing Attack at this point. Oh, nice crit. That was the other thing that kept screwing me over yesterday, too, was just the number of crits after that Focus Energy. Pandora, you are a beast. And we got Mega Drain. Oh, that is fantastic. Because Absorb is terrible. I'm so disappointed we lost. We lost even though we fought together. It's okay, they're still adorable. They're still unbelievably cute. And you, I specifically remember because you have a bunch of Magikarps and you're a waste of time. Just gonna ignore you. Oh, but you're not fighting all the trainers. Don't worry about it. It's just Magikarps. You know how much experience a Magikarp will give you? Jack. The time is much better spent grinding elsewhere. If you see berries growing in soft soil, feel free to take them, but make sure you plant the berry in the same spot. That's common courtesy. Here, I'll share this with you. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. See ya! So, you made it to Westboro too, Karu. It's a real city, huh? Nothing like Little Root. Oh, did you know? There's a Pokemon gym here too. As soon as I gather a few more Pokemon, I'll be trying my team against it. See ya! Oh man, I gotta hurry up. I don't want him beating it before me. Got my ego to keep in check here. Okay, let's see how are we doing here. Maya's level 8. We need 2 more levels. And each level is gonna take 205. What I'm currently thinking right now is, could I potentially go into the gym, put Maya on the front, and then get the extra experience that way instead of having to go back and grind? Because Nibnubs is going to have no problem against any of the Pokemon inside that gym. Especially with Mega Drain. He'll be able to get all of the HP that he loses from the Switch in back just instantly. And that's what I'm inclined to do. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind grinding. I'm actually a pretty massive grinder in my day-to-day life. But for the sake of convenience, why not? Let's do it this way. Plus, I honestly don't see any real threat in doing it this way either. If this is how Nibnubs dies, then, well, I'm sure there'll be angry comments in the section below then. Hello. You must be a new challenger. I am Roxanne, the Westboro City Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply in battle all that I've learned in the Pokemon Trainer School. If you defeat me in a Pokemon battle, I'll present you with a gym badge as proof of your strength as a trainer. Please take up the challenge. I look forward to seeing you as a challenger. Until then, farewell. Just a nice walk cycle. Yo, how's it going? Listen, my friend, would you like to become the champion? If I'm no trainer but me, I can sure give you some winning advice. I can't read his lines. It's so then. We'll aim for the Pokemon Championship together. It's your job as a trainer to collect gym badges, am I right? But gym leaders aren't pushovers. And that's where I come in. I'm here to provide expert advice. Roxanne, the gym leader here, is a user of Rock-type Pokemon. The Rock-type is very durable, but it can't stand Water-type and Grass-type moves. Come and see me afterward if you beat the gym leader. Well, go for it. This gym looks amazing. The original Game Boy Advance one was pretty bland looking, but this... No, go back. This is pretty darn glorious. You can tell that whoever was working on this really cared about this game. It's marvelous. I even see like there's a blinking light on the Lily on the right hand corner and the Kabutop's arm is moving. It's so good. Can we interact with any of this? We have petrified wood. We have wood in our gym. Okay, let's go fight the trainers. Don't take us gym trainers lightly. I'll show you why we're better. I'm gonna show you why you're experienced fodder. Now, of course, the downside is that I have everything on set, so I won't be able to switch in Maya for individual Pokemon, but I can get that first one very easily. That being said, I'm pretty sure that the Geodudes at this point in the game don't know any Rock-type attacks, so we should be fine. It's only Roxanne I'm a little bit concerned about. Now, Geodudes also tend to have Sturdy, which means that if they otherwise take a hit that would knock them out in one shot, they'll survive with 1 hit point. So we're going to start with a quick attack. The other ability is Rock Head, which prevents recoil damage. They could have that ability on them, but this is much safer. There's nothing worse than trying to knock out a Geodude, you get the Sturdy, and then Geodude uses Self-Destruct or Explosion. That is the worst thing ever. Geodudes, Gravelers, they used to be my primary source of grinding. Not anymore, not after that. Unnecessary crit, but okay. Now, if memory serves, I believe Roxanne has 2 trainers inside of her gym. So are we gonna make it in time with Maya? Pandora grew a level, but Maya didn't. I might have to jump back out then. If you can't beat, you won't stand a chance against Roxanne. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. I'm having a hard time as it is. Ugh. Damn Talos and their damn crits. Oh, nope, not Pandora. That could potentially be really bad. Now, I am also aware that a lot of the movesets for all the Pokemon have been changed between X and Y, so a lot of the moves that would normally be learned a lot later are learned a lot sooner. Which is how Nipnups now has Mega Drain. Normally Mega Drain you would have to wait until I think level... I don't remember. I think it's like 20 something in the original. Sorry, not the original. In X and Y, it's about 20-ish you learn Mega Drain, and we're learning at level 13, which is amazing. It makes the Treecko line so much more viable. But that also has me wondering, does that also mean that all these Geodudes are going to have Rock Throw and Magnitude a lot earlier too? I'm inclined to think so. And that could be problematic for me. Because once Maya evolves... Oh, there's 3 trainers. I'm fine with that. Once Maya evolves into Beautifly, she's going to have a 4 times rock weakness. Which is bad. That being the case, what are my sort of ideals then for future captures? In my Pokemon X and Y Nuzlocke, my big problem was fighting type. So it was like, is Rock going to be the new fighting type? What's the word I'm looking for? Detriment to my team here? Quite potentially. I also need to keep in mind that later on we have to fight Brawly in the second town, Dewford Town. And he has... Okay, he does have Rock Throw. He has fighting type Pokemon. Now, with Pandora on our side, I'm not too worried about that. But then after that comes Watson, and he has electric types. That could be problematic. How disappointing. I fell to number 3. Okay, you're the last trainer. Roxanne's up there. So what I'm going to go do is, I'm going to go level up Maya up to level 10. So that she becomes a Beautifly, and then we have a spare Pokemon just in case something bad happens to Nipnups. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'm just going to make sure that we're safe. So, see you guys in a bit. What? Maya's evolving? Congratulations, your Maya evolved into a Beautifly! And it learned Gust. That's not helpful. Well, that was time, that was good. That was time well spent. That was time well spent. Back to the gym. Okay. Grinding's done. Beautifly learned Gust. It was not helpful. So, everything's on Nipnups. Nipnups, you are our only hope for this gym. Let's do this! Just as I expected. I knew your Pokemon would be able to get this far. Now, would you kindly demonstrate how you battle with your Pokemon? This music's pretty sweet. Okay, quick reminder. Since this is a gym leader battle, I am allowed to use 1 item for this battle. If I use it, then I can't use any more. I am also aware that Roxanne also will use, I believe it's a potion or a super potion, I don't quite remember. She also has 1 item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make her use it by using Mega Drain on the Geodude first. Rock Tomb. That's not ideal. Okay, I know she's gonna heal, so I'm gonna go for a quick attack. Break the sturdy. And apparently this shield has more than 20 hit points. Okay, that's fine. Mega Drain it! You suck it dry. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. We've got this in the bag. Now, admittedly, if we didn't have Mega Drain, then we would not have won this battle. I want to be clear on this. Because we had Mega Drain, that's what won us our battle. Not Absorb. Mega Drain. So, I lost. It seems I still have much to learn. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers receive this if they defeat the gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. Stone Badge enables Pokemon to use the HM move cut outside of battle. All Pokemon up to level 20, even those you get in trades, will obey you. And, please take this too. Rock Tomb. Nice. The move Rock Tomb not only inflicts damage by dropping rocks, it also lowers the target's speed. If you use a TM, it instantly teaches the move to a Pokemon. You can use a TM as many times as you like, so please try it out. Out of curiosity, Nipnups, can you learn Rock Tomb? You can. Well, we're gonna teach that to you right now then. This is good, we have something that's anti to flying types. And Pound and Quick Attack have the same base power, so see ya, Pound. Okay, in the next episode we are going to progress onward. We need to make our way over to... let's see. We are currently here, so we're moving over to Route 116. We're going to capture a Pokemon there. There's some stuff that we need to do in the Rustburf Tunnel. And then I suppose we'll make our way from there over to Dewford Town. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, looks like we are going to end it here. If you enjoyed this video, the best way to support this series and this channel is to leave a like or a comment. And you know what, even if you don't, you're awesome for being here. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope to see you next time.